Hey everyone, it's September. Can you believe it? But this is a great time to really cover this subject and about the benefits of nature, because I think the warm weather has really been enticing for getting us outside, and it's a great time to build a practice that will keep us going through autumn and winter. That's going to be absolutely great for our health. So I'm Dr. Helene. I'm an A&E doctor and an advocate for integrative wellness, as well as an animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and my pets, and helping educate people to do the same for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the subscribe button or the follow button so I can carry on creating more content, and let me know in the comments what you want to know about as well. Would you like to get essential oils into your life? Why not book in for a free chat with me, or come to one of my next events? We've got the All Medic Summit coming up on the 11th of September. This is a basic intro to using essential oils, and then you can find out how they can support you. And or maybe if you've already got oils but don't know how to use them best for yourself or your pets, get in touch, as I do general overviews and full consultations as well, depending on what your needs. So drop me a message and we can chat about what the best option is for you. So nature is so healing, calming and soothing. And I mean, as someone who goes out walking with my dogs, I can really testify to that. And I was at an Animal Energy World Conference a few years ago, and there was a great lady talking about being out in trees and communing with trees and trees for healing. And, you might be listening to this and thinking, oh, it's a little bit wacky. But actually, I really took on board what she said. And the next time I was out for a walk, I really put my hands on the tree and hugged the tree and felt the bark. And there's so much amazing energy coming from trees, and just being out in nature and actually really listening to what's going on there and feeling it. But it really is just very healing, and really helps you feel sort of rejuvenated. And so much of our time is spent indoors, glued to phones or computers, and it can be hard to leave that and go outside. But there's a lot of science that really supports the fact that we really do have this biological need to be connected with nature. And so the Japanese actually have a saying for this called forest bathing, or shirin yoku. And so that actually when you go through a forest and you breathe it in, the sort of the elements that are released by the trees, it's phytoncides, which are natural oils released by the trees. And so we can obviously harness that using and embracing the essential oils that come from the trees. It's really beneficial. And the Japanese government actually did loads of studies in the 80s that showed that 2 hours of mindful exploration in a forest could reduce blood pressure, lower cortisol, which is the stress hormone levels, improve concentration and memory. So really science does back this up. And what they found, that these phytoncides, which are natural oils released, actually have an antimicrobial effect on our body, and so actually boost the immune system as well. So super beneficial. And some oils that are really great for, essential oils that are really great for getting those benefits are things like arbor vitae, black spruce, cypress, cedarwood, sandalwood, and also Douglas fir and Siberian fir as well. And I've got a lovely quote here from Jason Patchell, who is the lead performance psychologist for Surfing Australia. And he says, connecting deliberately and intentionally with nature can help slow down the pace and intensity of life, and reinforce an attitude of acceptance of life's challenges. When we're mindfully engaging through our senses with the world, we're better able to perform tasks, deepen our focus, make better decisions, and regulate our energy, mood, and emotions. And there was actually further study done by the University of Derby in 2018 that found that improving a person's connection with nature led to significant increases in their well-being. So I think that's absolutely really amazing. Now, forest bathing isn't complicated to do. All you have to do really is go out for a walk and wander and really connect with your surroundings. Now turn off the phones. Don't have headphones on. Okay, don't be looking at your phones. Just really enjoy the sounds of nature and the sensation of being there, and really connect. And walking itself has so many benefits as well. It improves the circulation, it lightens your mood, it strengthens your muscles, boosts your energy, and burns calories as well. Now, some tips to get started. So pick a quiet time of day. Obviously we're coming out of the summer holidays now. Places are going to be quieter as well, or if it's at the weekend, go earlier, or pick a venue perhaps that doesn't get very busy. And there are, I mean, it sounds a bit crazy, but there are places that aren't going, or if you go off the beaten track. I've just come back from South Wales and I've been at the Pembrey Country Park, and it's an amazing country park. It's really massive, and if you actually just venture slightly off the beaten track, so there's lots of trails, but if you venture off not the main track and go off one of the side tracks, you can actually not meet anyone. Yet 2 meters away on the main track, there's loads of people. So it is possible to do it. So pick a quiet time of day or a quiet track. Have a digital detox. Turn off your phone. I know it's really tempting to take photos, and when I'm out with my dogs, I love to take photos and do little videos to put on TikTok. But it's also just nice to just put it away as well, so you don't get tempted to answer a phone call and things like that. Take your time. So tomorrow, I've actually got quite a lot to do, but I'm actually going to choose to not take my dogs out in the morning. I'm going to get my chores done. I've got to go to work, get a new ID. I've got to go and get a new tyre for my car. And I've got someone coming to replace my deck, to do some things on my decking. So I'm actually going to take the dogs out in the afternoon when I haven't got to rush, so that we can just enjoy the walk. And I haven't got to think, oh man, I've got to get back. Oh, don't go in that mud because I'm going to have to wash you. So I'm going to shift things so I can just take my time. Sit or be still. Sit down. Take your time, listen to the sounds of nature, and then use all your senses. Touch the leaves, touch the bark, smell the aroma that's coming. Listen to the sounds that are going on in the forest as well. Pay attention to your breathing. Take some nice slow breaths. Really soak it in. Stay as long as you want. So studies do recommend that sort of 2 hours is optimal, but obviously we haven't always got stuff, and even a 10-minute walk outside is going to do so much for your emotions, your physical and mental well-being. So a nice little diffuser blend for you that brings the forest in. So get out in nature's going to be beneficial, but sometimes have a nice essential oil blend as well that brings the benefits of nature to you. It's really simple: 1 drop of cardamom, 1 drop of juniper berry, 1 drop of arbor vitae, and 1 drop of copaiba, and that's it. Have that in a diffuser, and that's going to be absolutely beautiful. So let me know what you think. Get out in nature. Tag me in your comments in your videos so I can see how you've enjoyed your walks. There's so many beautiful places around. We're really, really blessed wherever you are in the UK or wherever you're listening to, actually. There are places to enjoy. I do live in the city. I'm very blessed that I can just go a short journey and be out. But we've also got parks. We've got some beautiful parks in Manchester. They've got a lot of trees, and choosing the right time of day can be super soothing and really nice. And I'm actually going to go to work. When I pop into work tomorrow, I'm actually going to take myself on a little detour, so I actually go through some sort of a park instead of just sticking on the road and the quick way to cycle, so I get a little bit of extra zing. So let me know how you go on. If you've enjoyed that, do tag me in your stories, share to your stories, and I'd love it if you'd leave me a review as well. That would be really helpful. So stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Bye.